And welcome back to Everyday Iowa. The first and most important decision of any building project is finding and selecting the right contractor. Joining me today is Brian Haggerty from the PRK Williams Building Group. And today we're going to be discussing the universal design and also the upcoming Spring Parade of Homes. Welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And I want to say I offered you a worm or a cricket. He politely declined. I can't imagine why.
I believe I'll pass.
You passed? Okay. So tell us about PRK Williams Building Group. And also tell us about universal design and why that's so important to you.
Sure. I work with PRK and we design a lot of custom homes. And the custom homes in itself carries different responsibilities. When I work with younger generation of kids, they refer to it as their dream home. And that's all wonderful. It's supposed to be exciting and fun, and it usually is. However, when I work with more older people, you know, looking at retirement age type people or whatever, then all of a sudden it turns to their forever home.
Oh, sure.
And it was that word forever that really stuck with me and still does today.
Yeah.
I want these people to live, you know, comfortably and safely in their house for a very, very long time.
Sure.
So that's where the term age in place came. And now age in place and universal design work together. I'm very passionate about it because I guess a story I'll quick tell is I know a good friend that was in a motorcycle accident back in '13, and he couldn't even get into his own house. He had to build a ramp to get into his house, and then he was in a wheelchair, and that went to a walker, and then crutches, and eventually it came. And he couldn't get down his hallway and through the doors, you know, so that's when it really kind of hit me how important. And that's where it goes from age in place to universal design.
Right, okay. So age in place and universal, they're connected in that way then.
Exactly. Universal is just more a bigger amount of people can benefit from it, you know, young kids to adults. You know, a kid could break his leg during a soccer tournament or whatever, you know, and need a walker. And if your house is not set up for it, it can really be a problem.
That's true.
Especially with steps and basements. So.
When you're young, too, those aren't really things that you think about. Like when you're older, you think about it a little bit more. But when you're young, you just want my dream home. This is what I'm going to build, and this is how I want it to look. But you don't think of the unforeseen accident that can change.
And I do a lot of the drawings and design, so I put universal design into just about every drawing I do. Even if it's not necessarily geared toward that, I try to use those same type amenities in all my drawings.
So what are some of the primary things people should think about when choosing universal design?
Yeah, good question. So some of them are really obvious. So, the one I really like is it's zero entry is what they refer to it as. What that basically means is you got 0 steps from the curb. You park your car and get out at the curb, 0 steps all the way into your kitchen. I mean, there's no step in the garage, there's no step at the front porch, nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You could roll in with a wheelchair and not have an issue. And that's a big one. I push that even on homes that are for the normal person, so to speak.
Right, or somebody who's not thinking about it.
Right, that's not having thought about it. Right. In addition to that, I like wide doorways. I go everything 3 foot. I go wide hallways. Bathrooms are huge. I like a big turnaround area in the bathroom. I'm going to not say they're accessible necessarily ADA terms, but they are big areas where you can get around with a walker or a wheelchair. Same thing with showers. We do a lot of custom showers where they're bigger, they have a seat in them, they have a little smaller little lip.
Does this add a lot of cost, though?
Not really. Depends on how you look at that. I would guess anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 in the total package of a new house. So if you look at that in, you know, relative to the entire package, it's not a lot.
No, that's not a lot.
And you'll get it back when it comes time to resell, if and when that time arises.
That's a good point, too.
But I feel I'm very, very passionate about it because I've seen it happen. So.
Right. Got about a minute left. So tell us about the Spring Parade of Homes and where they can come see a model home.
Okay, the Spring Parade of Homes runs the 27th and 28th next weekend, and then the following weekend as well, the 3rd and 4th of May. And our house will be at 5195 Winslow Road in Marion, and I would love to show it to you. We have all the universal design elements, as well as a healthy home or a certified healthy home, and that's time for another story. But yeah, I'd love to see you out there, and it's an exciting time. The parade's always fun.
And where else can people find you? Like a website if they want more information?
Yeah, we're under the website prkwilliams.com.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, and we'll have that information on our Facebook page and on KCRG's website after the show today, so you can go check out
All right.
your model home. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.